sticky surfaces, and we'll show you. But it starts with this thin metal.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just realized they took the price down because it said this day only. Our today's special sold out is 20% off the regular price.
Wow.
For you right now. Lucky you, $491,195.
Awesome. Look at that. It's just absolutely beautiful. Thin metal flake.
Wow.
I'm going to dump it in this bowl so you can really get an idea. I'm going to sort of dig it out a little bit. All the different colors, the golds, the brass, the copper, the red, sort of red tinged ruby, and it's just very lightweight, heated until it's turned those different colors, and then you're going to stick them onto something like double-sided Dazzles. These are the Persian Dawn flakes, and the easiest way to use them is with double-sided Dazzles. These are the fancy butterflies double-sided Dazzles, and this is what they look like with the Persian Dawn Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Flakes.
So you get the whole sheet of that.
There are 26 of those Dazzles, one whole sheet of those.
And you get the wonderful glitter glue too.
Because of the stamps. You're also going to get the stamps. You want to use the Cosmic Shimmer Flake and glitter glue with those. 3 small stamp sets. They are the compass, which I'll go ahead and pick up here. The compass, the bicycle, and each one of these has extra little stamps with it. You can see a greeting, you can see an extra little element, and you get this one, which is called Vacation. I love that. It's a little suitcase with the greetings on there. So the ways for using that is with the glitter glue. You have to attach it to something. So we've also included a full sheet, 8 1/4 by 11 1/4 inch, double-sided adhesive, real easy to pull off the back on that. Plus you're going to get a fantastic idea sheet with inspiration on there that's going to show you how to use it, and how to get sort of kick-started in what you're going to do. We're going to start by showing you. Yeah, sure. Show a card.
Look how pretty these are.
So there they are, gilded, just stuck onto the double-sided Dazzles and then burnished just a little bit. These are the double-sided Dazzles. Isn't that a great one? So there they are in the background. You're seeing the gold on there.
Look at this one.
I want to show you how to peel the cover off the double-stick Dazzles. When you get them, you have a cover that you have to peel back so that you can get to the Dazzle.
Okay.
You peel peel the Dazzle off. After you've got this up, you peel one off. I've already done that. And stick that onto cardstock. So here I'm just going to remove that layer so you can see there's the double-sided Dazzle on there. You just go to these, and I'll let you do this too in a minute if you want to see. First I want to put some of these on here.
I love gilding.
Just press these on like so. And then we're including 2 of these sponges. Really simple. You just start going in a circle.
Look at that.
Super quick.
I love easy things that are beautiful.
And it's done. I'm just going to take that off of there. Absolutely gorgeous and super
Look at how the
shiny.
coppers and the silvers and the golds. It really takes a whole different level of elegance. I mean, gold gilding is one thing, silver, but all of them, the combination is what really just pops.
I've got another one there if you'd like to try it. Yeah, and show how simple it is. It's like there's nothing to it. It only takes a few seconds. You finish that up, and that's ready to cut out, put on the front of a card. You can use these as embellishments on scrapbook pages if you want to.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. That's so pretty.
Isn't it amazing? It's beautiful.
It's so easy.
With the double-sided adhesive, cut out a piece of that, use a cutting die. These are great with cutting dies, which I did that with a butterfly, and so then you just peel the backing off, stick it onto cardstock, and then you're going to peel the front off, and it's ready to do another.
So excited about this one.
Do you want to do it?
Yes, I do.
Do it.
Okay. By the way,
what's great about this? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying it's going very quickly. You can.
This goes right back into the container. When we're all done, we'll put that back in there. This is going to go a long way.
Because I'm Norwegian. And I'm from North Dakota.
Save everything? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We're a little bit conservative. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at this butterfly.
Circles.
Look at the inch.
Go in circles one way and then the other, and it really picks up that fine detail. That's what's amazing about this. You can keep going, apply a little pressure, it'll take off the extra, and it's super quick. And when you burnish it like that, then it gets that extra shine that you see on there. Isn't that beautiful?
I did that.
Right. And you have all of these to do that with, 26 of those Dazzles to work with. Then using, this one was using a cutting die with the adhesive sheet, so you can use that. And then you just take all of this and you put it right back into your container. That'll go right back in with the lid.
So let's share with everybody exactly what you're getting here, because this is 20% off. It's a this day Only this price because our today's special sold out early. $491,195.
You're
starting
getting
with
the container of Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Flakes. You're getting the double-sided Dazzles, the fancy butterflies, 26 double-sided Dazzles. You're getting 3 small stamp sets, the bicycle, the compass, and vacation. And really there's 9 stamps in there because there are little greetings that are a little extra, and they're really fine detail. Picks up the Cosmic Shimmer.
And then this, did you show this?
Yep, the double-sided Dazzles, and the full sheet over there of adhesive, double-sided adhesive, so you peel that off the front and the back.
The glitter glue is included.
The flake and glitter glue, which I'd kind of like to show you right now if I could.
Sure.
So just take the little cap off. It's got a needle nose tip. You just snip off the end of it. You're going to get just a little bit of glue out, and you can use one of these sponges to apply that to a stamp.
We have 1,000 left. They're going, folks. This is a great one. I love it.
These are the stamps that we have, but you can use these with any stamps that you have in your set, and you're just going to put a real fine layer on there. I'm going to say that it's always best after you stamp these to let them dry just a little bit, and they stay tacky. And because they're tacky, it's like using the double-sided adhesive. They're going to attach the Mega Flakes a little easier, but we'll go ahead and do it here. And then you just place it on there like so. I love trying to get some of the copper on there, the gold,
copper's
the silver.
Amazing.
Then you just press it into place, make sure I've got it all over there, grab my little sponge away from the glue, and start going. And look at you can see the detail popping up already. It's so
the
simple.
Compass. That's really,
Back and forth in
cool.
circles. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
I'm so amazed too at the intricacies. Look at all that.
Absolutely.
That is incredible. And you stamped that.
Yeah,
that's amazing detail.
You can see that on the back of this card. So you're seeing the stamped areas in the back. You're seeing the double-sided Dazzles here in the front. There's just so many different ways you can use this. What I love about this one is this entire piece you're seeing here.
Huge.
This was die cut with the double-sided adhesive, and then it was placed all over that. So look at all of that. The beautiful Mega Flakes.
I love that you can do the Mega
edges.
Flakes behind or use the stamp as the forefront. There's so many different options.
Stamp on top of it.
Right. Exactly. Less than 1,000 available. If you're just tuning in, it's a this day only, 20% off the Paper Wishes Gilding Flakes stamps, Dazzles. It's an all-inclusive set.
The idea sheet, which gives you ideas of what you're seeing here, you're seeing on there, and just super easy ways of using it. It's going to go a long ways, and you really don't need much to make a really big impact on whatever you're doing.
So you do get a lot because this is all reusable. The gorgeous gilding. I am so impressed with this.
I love that. Just that beautiful gold, just a small little accent, some of the stamping, some of the adhesive sheet used here. Put that together.
Look at, we're in our final minute, folks. 491,195. I hope you can get yours before it sells out here.
So, let's see. This one, the stamping. That one's got this one has the stamping on, which I love. And I love cutting out the little arrows. Those are some of the stamps as well. The bicycle, the compass. So easy to create such an impact. And the Persian Dawn Flakes, that's a new color for them that's just absolutely beautiful. I love the red that's tinged in there. That really helps.
This one really shows that off too.
This is big piece of that adhesive right in the back.
Really dimensional colors.
And you can see how quick it is. So it's going to be really easy to make something just really bright and shiny for you.
What a great item.
Isn't that great?
491,195. If you want to get 2 of these, you can. It's 20% off. And don't forget, once you got to $495 to ship, anything already today, everything else is free shipping until midnight tonight. That's a major bonus.
I love doing it.
It is, and it's easy, and it's really impactful. That's a wow. Great job, Gail. We're going to stay together because we've got something else we want to share with you from Paper Wishes. In fact, it's the tags, stamps, and dies that I know that are brand new for the birthday, which is exciting to have brand new things to be able to add to your crafting world.